I did it wrong again. I probably shortened it, but I don't remember how much. Like, I'm not even gonna show you pictures because it's indecent. I hate hemming curved hems. And welcome back to Sewing from Scratch. I am Kate, and this is where I teach you everything I know about sewing, and we learn more together along the way. In today's video, I am sharing all the things that I made in June. I am finally starting to feel back to normal, like my normal self in terms of sewing and productivity and efficiencies and everything just around the house. I'm feeling productive. So I sewed quite a bit this month, probably more than I have in any other month since December. So sit back, relax, and let's get into what I made. These makes are going to be shared in no specific chronological order, and the patterns I used will all be linked down below, and any fabrics that I can link, I will try to do that as well, although I don't know that I can. So I will do my best. Alright, so first up I'm going to show you these bucket hats that I made for my kids, and I used a free pattern. I will try to link it below. It's kind of hard to access. It's one of those things, but I will link it below. It is, I think it's a German pattern. It is some sort of yes, German. It's German. It's in German, but it's like a super simple sew, and the blog post that goes with it for the tutorial is really good. So I made this one first and I interfaced it all. The fabric I used is board short fabric, custom printed board short fabric from Shear Perfection Fabrics, and love it. It's this nice primary stripe, and then the inside is these watermelons, which you'll see my daughter's is the opposite. And then, so the pattern, I think the main hat is according to the pattern. Again, I did interface it and added these eyelets, so for some ventilation. And then I added this neck strap, which so glad I did, because it helps a lot for my kids. They're still young, they're 3.5 and 5. So yeah, it helps a lot. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this pattern. I used there's a narrower brim option and a wider brim. I used the wider brim. Plan to make myself one. I think there's, oh, I don't know how many sizes, like 5 or 6, from like little children all the way up to adults. So I do plan to make myself one in, I don't know, maybe a denim or some, we'll have to see what I have in my stash, because, well, bucket hats are in and they're super useful. We spend a lot of time at the lake, so great for that. Yeah, so that was my little guys. And then I made my daughter a matching one. So hers is the watermelon on the outside and then the primary stripe on the inside. So as the pattern is, it's actually reversible. So if you didn't do the necktie, it would be reversible like this. I mean, you could still have this on the outside. It would just not look as normal, I guess. I don't know. But it is reversible. And then with my daughters, I actually totally forgot to add interfacing. I did them at the same time, but somehow missed adding interfacing to this, and I actually prefer it. I don't think I would, for a water hat, I don't think I would do interfacing. If you're using like a lighter cotton or a linen or something, definitely add interfacing if you don't plan to get it wet, but I'm happy with how this one turned out. And hers, I hacked in a ponytail hole, which has proven to be really great. There was some issues, or maybe just like, yeah, issues, I guess, with how I finish this off. It's difficult because you can't just turn it right sides, sew it right sides together and flip it out. So there's a lot of tucking and top stitching and stuff, but I think it turned out okay. And quite honestly, like I said, it's for the lake and the pool, so do I really care how good the stitching is? Not really. And then again, I added the eyelets and the top stitching around the brim and the neck. So yeah, really happy with how those turned out. Okay, another thing I made was this Maui tank top, or cami. This is pattern niche. This is a pattern niche pattern. So this was one, like a job that I did. I did a video on this, and I did the shelf bra inside, and I just used some like cotton lycra jersey, art gallery jersey that I had in my stash. This was actually stuff I was trying to sell, so it was great for this project, and I actually love this. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. I'm not huge on like close fitting clothing, so, but I'm really happy with it. I think I made a size 16. I think that's about where I measure into in their size range, and it's good. Like I'm not super self-conscious and everything with wearing it, like it's not that tight. Yeah, so I did the spaghetti strap option with the binding. There is options for like wider straps or like a basic tank or a traditional tank, whatever, and a racer back. But this is the binding that goes on the front and back, and then the armhole is bound as well, and it loops around to form the strap. And then the inside, like I said, I did the shelf bra, which finished off really nice, and the size of it is perfect for my larger bust. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I did end up taking off quite a bit of length. I think maybe 4.5 inches, I think is what I took off. So that was, you know, maybe and I probably could have got away with like 4 or even 3.5. It is like just long enough for me. So this is great for like lounging or, you know, on the boat or something like that. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So if you watched my closet clean out, purge, colors video and my Fabcyle haul, you might know about me needing some new tank tops and buying all this Ribknit. So this is one that I bought. It's coming a little more orangey in the camera, but it's like a true red. And so I self-drafted this little crop top. I wanted a super casual lounge set that I'm not going to wear out of the house. Like I'm not even gonna show you pictures because it's indecent. But this is the little crop top. I think I'm gonna add a band or some elastic or something to the bottom. And I just self-drafted this. This is a tubular knit. So I basically just put it on, pinned where I wanted it to, and then sewed it and adjusted. Actually, I don't even think I needed to adjust it. It was pretty good. So there was the top. And then for the bottoms, I wanted like a biker short style, and I've already made biker shorts using Patterns for Pirates peg legs. So that is what I did. And there's that. They are quite high-waisted, this pair, and I did the higher, I think this is the higher waistband, and it's good. The waistband could come in a little bit, or maybe I could put some elastic in it because it does do a little bit of gaping, but they're super comfortable. And I just left all the raw edges, like the bottom and on the top, all like the armhole and neck hole and the bottom are all raw. So it was like a 5-minute make, and they're just super great for sleeping in or lounging around the house in the evening, watching TV, whatever. Love them. But I do have a bit of this fabric left over. So if you have any suggestions for a nice Ribknit, what should I make in red? I already have a red Ribknit tank top, so that's why I kind of didn't go towards that one. But if you have something like, I don't know that I would have enough for a dress. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Let me know. What should I make with the rest of this Ribknit? Okay, and then also from those videos, you would have remembered that I got these blue Ribknits as well. So with this, I'm in the process. They'll be done by June 30th, but they just need to be, the armholes just need to be bound, or the binding all just needs to be top stitched down. So I made 2 Key West tank tops. So I did the regular shoulder style, not the racer back, and then I did the curved hem, but when I tried them on, they were actually too long. So I think I'm definitely gonna shorten them. I don't know if I'll do a straight hem or a curved hem. I hate hemming curved hems, so yeah, we'll see what I end up doing. I might do a curved hem and leave it raw. We will see. But if you remember, these were tubular knits, so I didn't have enough fabric to make this technically, so I had to do a seam across the back, which isn't ideal, but I don't think it'll be that big of a noticing factor. And then this is the kind of violet-y color, and on the back, I don't know what I did it wrong again, and so now I have this seam down the center back on the top, and then across it's kind of like right at my lower back, this line goes across. So I mean, it doesn't sit beautifully, but again, these are just like, I needed some casual tank tops, and these are going to fit the bill perfectly. And then another job I had for Pattern Niche was to make a video about the United tee. So it's like a new pattern release that I made the video for, the tutorial. So I made my husband a United T shirt out of some bamboo jersey. It's super lightweight and beautiful, and it's upsetting to me that I don't wear gray because I want that fabric so bad, but I don't know what he did with it. I can't find it in his drawers. It's not in the laundry, so I don't know if he's wearing it today or what, but I have some video footage. Anyway, that was just the basic, like, I think I did the straight hem. I was about halfway between the 5'5" and the 6 foot length. It has a drop shoulder t-shirt style, and then I did the crew neck for him with the neck seam binding. And then with the United T, I decided to hack it into a dress. So I'm using this fabric that I also got from Fabcyle, and this is like potentially one of my favorite fabrics ever. It is so nice and light. It's a cotton lycra, but it's so nice and light and drapey. It feels so good, and these colors are just like, I am totally enamored with this fabric. So I hacked the United T to make a dress. So I did the scoop neck on my version, and then I did not add the actual sleeve piece. I left it at the drop shoulder. Now, I'm not a fan of it. I just hemmed it, tried doing a binding, it didn't turn out, so I hemmed it. And I think there's just too much gape down below because it's meant to have a sleeve on it. So I think I'm going to cut back the shoulder portion to make an inset sleeve and do that. I think I added about 21 centimeters to the length for it, like to make it a dress. And then I did a pretty deep hem, and I actually did a hem facing. So it's not as pretty as I would like, but the inside has the facing piece on it. I do have a video on that. I will link below for you. And I think that's all that I've adjusted. I did not add pockets because I didn't want like the bulk on my body for a basic t-shirt dress. And so far I'm happy that I didn't, or I shouldn't say happy, but so far I don't miss the pockets. But of course that's something I can always go in and add later. So there's that. Now, I also have a ton of this fabric left. This is like a super wide fabric, so I probably have enough to do another dress. So leave me some suggestions. What would look good on me or my kids in this print? So I'm thinking about making my kids like matching, maybe a matching dress and a matching shirt or something like that. So leave me some suggestions what you think I should use the rest of this fabric for. 3 more things using Fabcyle fabric. I made 3 t-shirts. So that's why I ordered this lighter weight cotton fabric. This is pink, obviously, and I hacked the going home sweater from Ellie and Mac, or going home shirt, I don't know what it's called. It's a raglan, which I love on me, and it normally has long sleeves. So I actually made a short sleeve, and I like short sleeves. Like, this is too long, so I have it cuffed up, and I should probably cuff it more, but it just the way it hits my bust, I like it to be short. And the other thing I did was I scooped out the neck more, because I find with the going home, it's a crew neck, so it's like this, and so I wanted it to be lower. So I actually haven't even worn this yet. I don't even have footage of me, but this is it. I think I'm gonna wear it for the next video you're gonna see, so if you wanna see it on me, check that out, hit subscribe. Yeah, anyway, this is that. And then I did a hem on the bottom. I think the pattern calls for a band. They might have a hem option, but I did a hem anyway. And yeah, super light, breezy, great for these hot summer days. Then I made this tan one, also Fabcyle fabric, and this was with the green style green tee. It's a free pattern, and I made the short sleeve version, and I did the v-neck because I like that look on me. And yeah, I've worn this a few times and I love it. I probably shortened it, but I don't remember how much. So there's that. And then I had extras of both of those fabrics. So because I had extras, I was hoping I would have extras to make a Saldana. This is a Mimi G or So Def pattern. So it has these curved color blocks here on the I don't know, shoulder area, I guess, on the front and back. The back also has this gathered section here, so it's a nice flowy top, which is great for these lightweight fabrics because I find it doesn't like tent off of me. It kind of drapes nicely to my waist and stuff like that. It is too long on me. It is quite long on me, so I'm going to probably shorten it. I don't like shirts that go past my bum, like over my bum. It makes me look even shorter than I am. It makes my legs look even shorter than they are. I'll probably end up shortening that, but I have worn it and I like it like tucked in or something like that. Actually, it'd even be great like over a bathing suit. So yeah, there's that. I think I have a little bit left of the tan, so I don't know what I'll end up doing with that. Maybe something for my kids. It's not very much. And then I think this is the last thing. I made this. No, just kidding, this is all fabric. But the plan is to have this all sewn up by June 30th. So this is custom bamboo from Shear Perfection Fabrics. So I'm going to make myself a Sunday romper with this and my daughter a matching one. That's a Love Notions pattern. I bought it when it was like a $5 Friday feature. And I am excited to use my projector my husband just installed last night. And on that note, I'm going to end this video. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing and supporting my channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye.